I'm just now still like relaxing and then trying to recover first. I haven't got out really. I've been in Cameroon now for 6 days and basically just stay in my apartment during all this time, relaxing, get the stress out.
Do you have a plan, Francis, to go on a big vacation? Are you going to do something to celebrate after you relax with your family a bit?
I'm here. I'm in Cameroon. I'm with my family. My family is here.
Yeah.
My family was in Saudi with me
Yeah.
for 3 weeks. So yeah, I mean this is kind of like a vacation. Usually, even when I go to vacation, most of the time I stay in my room. So I'm doing the same thing here.
You know, Francis, I think a lot of people, especially after rewatching the fight, I think most people say, hey, Francis Ngannou won that fight. You've got some people who have said, I don't think Tyson Fury trained. I think he underestimated Francis. What do you think, Francis? Do you think that he underestimated your abilities to actually beat him in a boxing match?
Definitely, I do think so, but I also think he trained. I just think he wasn't as determined and dedicated as me because he thought his challenge was smaller, but I knew my challenge was bigger, and I always think that would be like an advantage for me. I know the guy is great. I know he's the best. I know everything about him, but he doesn't know anything about me as far as boxing concerned. So it's quite easy to underestimate me, even when you're a professional and like, okay, I give everything and work hard. There's that little miles that you don't go, because you know that you get this.
You know, Francis, it seems like, and not people that are just fighters, but it seems like your performance was inspiring to millions and millions of people across the world. Have you felt that people have looked at you and said, "Hey, Francis, no experience boxing. He goes in there with a guy who, arguably, one of the best heavyweights, period, ever, certainly." And I think people have been inspired by that. Have you felt that, Francis, the impact that you've had on other people out there, just normal people?
Yeah, I mean, people says that to me in the sense that maybe not even about my performance,
Yeah.
but in the sense that I stand for what I want and then chase my dream. And you know, regardless of the obstacle, nobody like I've been talking this fight for 4 years and nobody believed in it.
Yep.
And even last year, nobody believed in it. Even the beginning of this year, nobody believed in it. And that this fight happened a week ago. So yes, I have people reaching out, close people, friends, people that I respect and respect me for that.
How about all the celebrities that were there, Francis? I've never seen so many celebrities at a fight before. Biggs, Eminem, Ronaldo. I couldn't believe it.
We have a gala dinner on Friday night before the fight, um, and then we took a picture, and then that picture was just the biggest concentration of a celebrity people, like boxing legend, everything. Like I was here. I mean, we were here. Ronaldo was there. I mean, like, and even the picture, even the photos, the picture set was different. Like I have never seen anything like that. Not um, almost everything, if it's not everything there, was always like, wow, like, okay, on scene. I haven't seen this. And then you move to the next thing, it's like, wow, I haven't seen this. Incredible.
Fred, do you ever stop and like pinch yourself, Francis, and say like, "Wow, like I was working in a mine, and look where I am now, on top of the world." I can't even imagine that.
Um, no, sometimes if you're basically like when I'm back home and then I go to those places, like Sign Mine, yes, I'm like, okay, even yesterday I was having dinner with my friend. I'm like, it looks like I was just here 4 months ago. I don't realize that I went and trained and I had a fight and came back. Just looks like normal, right? And
Right.
that's how I feel most of the time. I just feel like stuff are normal. Then and then like maybe there's two personality, two life. The other one is the Francis that is out there doing things, and then there's me that is here realizing all
Right.
those stuff. Yeah, sometimes I feel like it's two people living.
You know, Francis, now everybody wants to talk about what's next, and I think you're the guy, the most coveted guy in the entire sport right now. I saw Eddie Hearn say that Anthony Joshua could be ready to fight on December 23rd, which of course was the day that Tyson Fury was going to fight Oleksandr Usyk. Do you have any interest in an Anthony Joshua fight at the end of this year, or is that too soon?
Not First of all, it's too soon. Secondly, my most focus as boxing concerned is the rematch with Tyson. Right.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing for me right now. Everything else for boxing comes after.
Francis, would you be willing to wait for Fury to fight Usyk in February and then fight him a couple of months later? Or are you still hoping to fight him before Usyk?
No, I will be willing to wait. I know that they are going to fight. They had a contract already, so they are going to fight somewhere in February instead of December 23rd. So, which is my fault. I shouldn't hurt him. He would have fight in December 23rd, and then maybe we would have run it back earlier next year.
Right. Well, it's a good lesson for people not to book other fights before you take care of the fight in front of you, isn't it?
But and I want him. I want him. I make a Twitter. I'm like, I don't know what is the boxing staff regulation, but I think you don't know where you're going on October 28th because you wouldn't make a fight, plan a fight on December, bro. Like something is going to happen on October 28th. But again, as always, I was underestimated.
You were, and you proved people wrong once again. I saw Dana White say that it was unbelievable that you went 10 rounds with Tyson Fury. Did you hear from Dana, Francis, and what do you make of him? Some people have said it seems like a little bit of an olive branch. Do you take it as like a, as a, I don't know, a peace offering?
I don't know. I don't care. I mean, he does forget that I did a great fight or that I knocked the best heavyweight down and all those stuff. Um, I don't care about his appreciation.